Ya, alhamdulillah kita kembali bersama dalam rancangan Rampai Pagi. Terima kasih Haji Umar Haji Abdul Rahman membawakan kepada Auda Bulletin Sukan. Baiklah, untuk selanjutnya ataupun berikutnya, ini segmen terakhir kita di pagi ini ya Fatin ya.
Iaitu wawancara bersama dengan Ivylina Tiang, iaitu pengasas dan ketua pegawai eksekutif Innovate antarabangsa yang akan membawakan Brighter Kids, Better Tomorrow.
Ya, Innovate Brunei pada pagi ini. Jadi kita perkenalkan di sebelah kanan saya ya Puan Ivy Tiang, ringkasnya pengasas daripada Innovate antarabangsa, dan kita ikuti serba sedikit ya video berikutnya pengenalan tentang tetamu kita pagi ini. Ya, kita boleh saksikan Puan Ivy yang berasal daripada Malaysia. Beliau pada pagi ini berkongsi pengetahuan dan pengalaman tentang pengajaran Innovate dengan ibu bapa, guru-guru, usahawan dan pelajar-pelajar di Brunei insya-Allah. Dan seorang pakar dalam pengajaran Sempoa dan Arithmetic Mental. Beliau juga mempunyai kelebihan selama 16 tahun pengalaman melatih orang-orang dewasa dan kanak-kanak. Puan Ivy juga adalah jurulatih perkembangan minda, memori, pakar neuro-linguistic programming dan penilai psikologi kanak-kanak. Dan Puan Ivy juga mengarang 68 buah buku dan juga seorang komposer lagu dan penulis lirik. Dan Puan Ivy juga seorang juri dalam pertandingan antarabangsa Arithmetic Mental dan ketua pemeriksa bagi peperiksaan Innovate. Jadi pada pagi ini kita perkenalkan dan wawancara kita akan kita kendalikan dalam bahasa Inggeris. So very good morning to you, Ivy.
Good morning to you.
Just to start off, probably your abacus is more of a friend rather than a calculator.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay. So now, firstly, we are informed that you have trained thousands of adults and children all around the world. Probably you can share with us the countries that you have visited aside of from Brunei, and probably is this your first time to Brunei as well?
Yes, it is my first time to Brunei, and I'd like to thank RTB and my Bruneian partners, Mr. KK Goh and Miss Jessica Lim, for the invitation. I've traveled to over 20 countries, and I have traveled to name some countries: Egypt, Sudan, Nigeria, Australia, New Zealand, India, and now I'm in Brunei.
Yeah, and that's pretty much interesting, and all in the name of Arithmetic and Innovate.
Yes.
So pretty much Innovate in these countries that you have visited.
We have countries like Australia, Malaysia, Kazakhstan, and soon in Cambodia that are running Innovate program.
And soon I can say officially in Brunei.
Officially in Brunei, and more countries are in the pipeline.
All right.
Maybe perhaps you could share with us a bit more about the program under Innovate.
Innovate teaching is based on abacus for total brain development, and it is for the IQ and EQ training. Yes, this is the abacus, and students are able to calculate with speed and accuracy without using pen or paper.
So this is how the abacus looks like, all right? And this is an Innovate abacus. So probably aside the program now, it is first established in Malaysia, and so what makes Innovate a leading brand? Because one thing about arithmetic or mathematics, some people see it as a burden, a very difficult subject, right? And it needs lots of numbers. And no matter how much technique, if you don't have the feeling of joy and fun in learning, you won't find all these techniques beneficial. So what makes Innovate a leading brand?
It's because of our uniqueness. We incorporate mental arithmetic with multimedia and music. And we know multimedia can make the learning more fun. And also music is calming and it can stimulate the brain of the learners. Not only that, our students are able to bring home password for online training at 24/7. And this allows the students to practice and compete with other students internationally.
You talked about password just now. What was that?
It's a password to enter the online training, and this is monitored. That means their progress can be seen and measured by teachers and their parents.
I see. And if we look at the invention of computers and calculators these days, why do we? What would the student really gain from Innovate and the abacus?
See, a lot of people now, they are stuck to their handphones, okay? But we still need to exercise our brain, just like we exercise our body. And Innovate is not just about counting numbers.
Okay.
It's much more than that. It trains someone's mental stamina, okay? And of course, we still need a healthy brain to operate the gadgets.
Yeah, and probably we can have a look at the video of how the children or the students are trained by Innovate. So let's have a look.
4, 8, 7, 9, 5, 6, 2, answer.
41.
Next. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7, answer.
38.
Next. 2, 6, 9, 8, 7,
it's live.
5, 4, answer.
41.
Next. 5, 6, minus 7, 3, 4, 6, answer.
17.
Next, 4, 5, 8, 7, minus 5, plus 2, answer.
21.
Next, 4, 6, 8, 9, minus 5, answer.
17.
All right, so Ms. Ivy, in the video early on, all right, what were they doing? Were they doing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division?
They were doing addition and subtraction, and you could see they were imagining the counting. They were not counting their fingers, but they were imagining the abacus in front of them. It's virtual abacus.
I see. So it's as if they were having an abacus in their hands and they were moving it.
Precisely.
So how long actually, after the students actually start going into the course, would they, start being able to imagining abacus in their heads?
In fact, the first day we start to teach them how to imagine. And some kids that are fast, in 3 to 10 lessons, they are able to add and minus simple sums.
Yeah.
Maybe perhaps
maybe we can have we can have a brief class after this.
You're welcome.
So what would be what is or are the benefits of learning Innovate or through Innovate?
Innovate is for left and right brain training. When we say left brain is the logic and the right brain is the emotion. So it is a combination of IQ and EQ training. And we aspire to have a balanced kids, having a balanced mind. Not just that, it helps to enhance one's focus, speed, memory, confidence, and also able to stimulate the 4 senses, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and imagination. And according to Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge.
Wow, okay. Maybe perhaps, you could share with us a bit more about where Innovate teaching exists in other parts of the world, besides now Brunei and also Cambodia.
Yes, exists in Malaysia, Kazakhstan, which is south of Russia, Australia, and soon in Cambodia, and now in Brunei. We bring the teaching excellence to Brunei now.
Yeah, it's interestingly as well that Innovate is one of the programs adopted by the Ministry of Education in Malaysia for Permata Genius children. If this is really, if we can grasp this benefit, probably the Ministry of Education in Brunei can also take advantage of this. Can you please tell us more about your association with the Ministry of Education for this Permata Genius children in Malaysia?
We are honored to be selected by the Ministry of Education in Malaysia, for we are able to conform to the high requirements of professors of University Science Islam Malaysia. The kids from ages 8 years old are tested on their IQ for 2 rounds. Yes, and when they're selected, then they will start the program with us. And their IQ is said to be above 150, their score.
Wow, impressive. Okay, so who can learn Innovate? So is it only for students who qualify for it?
Not just for genius children, anyone can learn. For children from 3 to 13 years old, and if the child is able to understand, recognize, and write 0 till 9, he's able to start.
Interestingly as well, since you are a composer and a lyricist, how much does music help in people doing better in arithmetic?
As we know, music is motivating, healing, and it can calm or even stimulate a child. So when they hear the music, of course, on the emotional part, it helps to calm them or stimulate them the way we want it.
Yeah.
So you've done Innovate for the last 12 years, is it?
Yes, but Innovate, we taught in the government offices, like providing to the Ministry of Education, but officially we launched the franchise system about 2 years ago.
Alright.
Could you please, like, maybe perhaps share with us the vision of Innovate here?
We are grateful for we won numerous awards in the recent years, and last year in 2015 our students won in the World Creativity Festival in South Korea, and this year, just last month, we were voted by readers of a local magazine for 2 categories. We won in the Best Enrichment Center and Best Mental Arithmetic Curriculum. This spurs us on to continuously strive to achieve higher standards in our teaching. Education is power, and we know it can help to change lives. Mathematics is the door to all sciences. Through this, we hope to inspire and empower people to innovate, to make a difference in the lives of others.
Yeah, and since you are also a jury in the Mental Arithmetic International Competitions and also for a chief examiner for Innovate Grading Examinations, I'm curious on how you conduct the, what sort of examinations and how you conduct them.
Oh, interesting. Because if you count by the time limit, they are given 1 minute to 3 minutes to calculate 100 sums.
Wow.
Yes, this is what we call lightning speed.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. And in the studio currently, we have a number of children here. I'm not sure whether they want to learn Innovate or not immediately. But I'm not sure if maybe we can have the children on board a little bit later. And since you will be in Brunei, all right, since the past few days and in a few more days to come, what projects do you have in Brunei currently? Will you be making any school visits and talks in Brunei?
Yes. Since my arrival, my Bruneian partners, they have been very active, and they've been giving me all the cooperation, and they tell me that they want to give the best to the nation and to the people in Brunei. So they have actually arranged long schedules for me. And to begin with, we will be having our launching tomorrow on Sunday at our Innovate Brunei Center at QLab from 10 to 12 o'clock. And on next week, we will be visiting more than 3 schools. And in between, we will be giving talks to parents or anyone who would like to understand much more about Innovate.
I'm sure the probably students taking GC, O levels, A levels, wishing that I wish I studied this sooner, so that they could speed up in answering their mathematics question. And probably as well, maybe you have some advice or encouragement for parents especially, to give them encouragement for their children to enjoy mathematics and probably through Innovate.
But maybe also perhaps if I could add as well, what are your hopes for Brunei that now that you're bringing Innovate down to Brunei?
Yeah.
Every child is a jewel. Different child has different style. The world is full of competitions. If you don't start to invest and nurture your children at early ages, then probably we would like to help, because when you give them nurturing, then they will become better, more confident children, and will have a better tomorrow.
Yeah. Probably I do hope in the upcoming Rampai Pagi, this is just an idea from my thoughts, maybe we can have some of the successful Innovate Bruneian students to probably showcase their arithmetic on TV and probably help with the building of arithmetic education in Brunei. And just for our viewers, all right, the address for the teaching center in Brunei, Innovate Brunei, is at number 23, the first floor of Block B, Bangunan Haji Ahmad Haji Hassan, Kampung Kulab, Brunei. You can also see it on your television once again, number 23, first floor of Block B, Bangunan Haji Ahmad Haji Hassan, Kampung Kulab. You can also find out more about Innovate Brunei. You can also contact the number 826-880, 826-880, or visit www.innovatetoyou.com, www.innovatetoyou.com. This is pretty interesting. I hope we would have enough more time for you to have probably Ivy, just a showcase, all right? Just a showcase of how you can calculate, just like the children calculate early on.
Oops.
As an example.
Okay, do you want me to demonstrate
Yes,
now?
please.
Yes. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 minus 9 plus 20 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 minus 10. Answer is 19.
Wow,
All right.
that's impressive.
Okay, that was how quick. All right, how quick that you can do arithmetic. And now we've got visitors, especially young kids. We would like to invite them to our stage here in the studio. And as we know that it's still school holidays currently here in Brunei, ending today, unfortunately.
Yes.
All right. And I'm not sure, probably if we have the time, all right? All right, so it's really pretty interesting. So once again, on behalf of Rampai Pagi, we would like to
Thank you very much.
Puan Ivy once again for being here, and hopefully we will be able to see you in Brunei numerous more times after this to help with. And
we wish you success as well to your opening tomorrow,
Thank you.
inshallah.
Just one more simple question. When do you see the first examination for Innovate Brunei, tentatively?
this year.
This year
Yes.
as well. All right, so we'll be able to
Soon.
accept students, and also the students will be participating in the exam.
Of course.
All right. Okay.
Just the final question as well.
Yes.
Is it more of an on-rolling basis when people want to join, or is it more of like you have due dates?
They
Closing
can
dates?
join anytime.
Anytime.
Yes,
Ah,
they
alright.
can
That's
attend
great.
the classroom teaching,
Uh-huh.
and besides that, they can bring home passwords.
All right. That is
Great.
what the passwords are for.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you,
Thank you
Ivy.
very much.
And
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, kita telah pun berada di penghujung rancangan Rampai
rancangan.
Pagi untuk hari ini. Semoga mendapat manfaat ya, Fatin.
Alhamdulillah, ya, memang hari ini banyak bahan-bahan yang interesting telah di-share, dan memang terutamanya ini Innovate Brunei ini memang akan nyorang memberi manfaat kepada anak-anak kecil kita, supaya mereka akan dapat menjadi nyorang orang yang lebih solid lah sebagai growing up.
Ya, baiklah. Hingga kita berjumpa di kesempatan besok bersama dengan rakan setugas yang lainnya. Have a great day. Jazakumullah khairan katsira. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai berjumpa.
Sampai jumpa lagi. Okay, lambai.